Hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We are gonna go exploring today. So we've got, as usual, a whole bunch of people to talk to. Supply run. Another request from Hilda.
Professor, it looks like people are slowly starting to come back to the town.
Good.
I guess they feel safe now that you and the Knights of Saros have returned. Peddlers have become more common too. After being run down for all those years, it's really becoming livable again.
Good.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Sure. Gather the requested resources. I guess we don't have them yet. It's fine.
Professor, I've been away from Garreg Mach for a while, but I came back when I heard the rumors of what you were doing. The scars of 5 years ago may still be raw, but it's nice to be back. Anyway, I'm going to start a business here again, so I look forward to your patronage.
Sounds good.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Oh, I heard you just got into Fire Emblem Heroes. Congratulations.
I was talking to some of the Daphne soldiers earlier, and it seems that Judith has a weakness.
Huh?
But they wouldn't tell me what it is. I got the feeling they didn't appreciate the question. Pardon me for being curious. That said, maybe keep this to yourself. Not that she terrifies me to my soul, but I'd hate to get on her bad side.
Of course. How many supports do we have? Still so many. Why are there so many?
That's Bernadetta. Those thugs are pursuing her. What did the weakling expect running ahead? I can't leave her alone for 1 second.
Really ran us around, little lady. Nowhere to run now, though.
It's all over! I'm done for!
What? My sword!
Ah, the technique! No, I can't stand by and watch. You're not hurt, are you?
Felix, is that really you? Thank you so much. I was sure I was finished. You saved my life. I can never repay... Huh?
Shut your mouth and calm down. I should be thanking you.
What?
When you were surrounded, I got to see you use your technique again. I get it now. For just a moment, you flail your limbs like a wild creature.
Pardon the clicking, I was double checking my microphone.
If I could learn to do that, I'd be unstoppable.
In that case, I'm happy to help.
I would be even more impressed if you hadn't been screaming the whole time.
Hey, come on! I was running for my life! Don't make fun of me for... Huh? No way.
Why are you staring at me?
You're actually smiling. Not like a sarcastic smirk either. A big goofy grin from ear to ear. You're just a big old nut, aren't you, Felix? Once you get through the shell, there's all sorts of good stuff inside.
Oh, he's a big nut, alright.
You don't know me.
Aw, there's that shell again.
Okay, that's it. Quit making fun of me.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sorry.
That was kind of nice. Surprisingly. That was kind of nice.
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout. After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place. But what do you mean? About suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you? Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing. And suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me. The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them? Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things.
Oh boy.
It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world. I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
Me? No, it could not have been.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off. When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen. This is a misunderstanding. When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized. Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran. I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those treats. I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee. Life as a simple drone, circling a queen. It actually sounds quite wonderful.
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
That's kind of cute. Not gonna lie, kind of cute. Why do we have so many supports? There's too many. There's too many, man.
Oh no. What used to be Ire territory lies far to the east of the Great Bridge of Myrden, downstream of the Aramid River. For the sake of my family, I wish we could invade the Empire from there, but I do not have the power to advocate for that. Strategically, Myrden is more important.
We'll take it back someday, dude.
I will not give in. Not until I have restored my noble pride.
I'll make sure we get it. You can train me in these things, huh? Nifty. I mean, that might not be the worst idea. Here, you want to train me in... May as well.
On the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrden lies the territory of Acheron of the Alliance, and to the south, the Empire's Burgleys territory. Count Burgleys has held the position of Minister of Military Affairs for the Empire ever since the days of Emperor Ionius. The current Emperor seems to have brought the corrupt nobility to heel, but Count Burgleys looks to be an exception.
You're dressed kind of weird, not gonna lie.
Hello?
Yeah, Louise.
So Lady Rhea was in the Empire all this time.
Seems so.
Glad as I am that Judith told us. I wish we had known this 5 years
How did you guys not figure
we
that
spent
out?
all that time spread out over Fodlan, searching for the Archbishop and you.
I was taking a
It was
nap,
a
sorry.
mistake to abandon the monastery, to leave it in ruins. Now we're paying for that mistake.
We can predict what the Empire will do. Fargus is our real problem.
How do you mean?
The Eastern Lords have joined forces and are warring with the Dukedom. But I've heard nothing about that conflict as of late. It's strange. I haven't heard much from my father either. I can't help but find the
Rodriguez?
silence unsettling.
Yeah, that's a little weird, isn't it?
Hey!
I don't think Dimitri's dead, to be honest with you.
If our plan succeeds, we'll arrive at the Great Bridge of Myrden unscathed. The important part is what happens next. We're evenly matched in terms of military power, more or less. So if we can just launch a surprise attack...
It could go either way.
The bridge is basically a fortress, so the defense will be rock solid. But that's why you're here, Teach. No matter the odds, you're the wild card we need to win.
I'm glad you think so highly of me.
5 years ago, when the Imperial Army attacked Garreg Mach, they moved with incredible speed. But in the middle of all that chaos, she still had operatives watching. The hero of Daphnal's spy network is impressive. She shouldn't be taken lightly.
I'm glad she's on our side.
The Aramid River separates the Empire and Alliance. It's the largest river in Fodlan. Sometimes it'll flood when there's lots of rain, but at least the land gets some extra water.
Yeah, true. What can you train me in? Axe and Brawling, neither of which are incredibly helpful for me.
Right. The year 1185 is almost over. From next month on, it will be the year 1186. It's just a date, of course, but it feels significant. I hope next year is a great one.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully it'll mark the end of Edelgard. What do we got in the gazebo today? Herring bait. Moose. A chest key. Lord Slap. Crescent Moon Tea. Cool.
Hi there.
Hi there. Catherine.
I'd heard of the hero of Daphnal, but that was the first time I've met her in person. She's the head of a prestigious noble family, just like Claude. The Alliance nobility is so odd.
You don't think she acts like a
Kind of,
noble?
But I don't mean that in a bad way. You won't find such big-hearted nobles elsewhere. Plus, Judith can drink with the best of them. A woman after my own heart.
Now go ask her out, man. Can you train me at swords? I'm really hoping for a great. I'm kind of like sad that Byleth's sword is not nearly as good as some other people's, so I'd like to get it up a little higher. Hey, Judith!
I don't know where he recruited that man, but Claude's got an eye for great talent. I'm talking about his retainer, Nardell. I've only spoken with him briefly, but he seems to have a fair amount of both brains and brawn, with the skills to match.
I bet he's Almiran.
But there's something about him I can't quite place. Like I've somehow heard of him before.
Is he the one who fought with Hilda's brother? You know, I think it is.
So, that was Judith. Just as I'd heard of her, she was an upstanding person. The same Daphnal blood runs through my veins, and yet I feel as though I am nothing like her. I am but a phantom of what could be.
You'll get there. True,
If
you
only
do
I could
differ.
be-
You can get there, though. Give me a great! 1 point. I kind of wanted the... That's a extra Hilda and extra... You don't actually exist in this world. Be gone, phantoms.
Hello. Things have gotten a lot more interesting since we've joined up with Judith, haven't they? Anyone who casually treats Claude like he's just some kid is not a person to be trifled with.
True.
I think Captain Gerald would have liked her. I hope
Probably.
someday I can be as strong, kind, and level-headed as her.
You can only train me a lance. What's our bow tournament, huh? Could have Claude do it. Bernie could do it. She's got an A+ in bows. Silver bow plus seems like super worth grabbing. Get him, Bernie. She's not fast enough, apparently. That's unfortunate. Oh, maybe she was not the right person for the job. Although Persecution Complex should be active now. So that's good. 27 times 2 now. Nice. Not nice.
Pretty good, huh?
Okay, she's gonna need some healing, but this one will be fine.
I'll be home again soon.
Okay, she needs to be healed. Which means she'll lose out on Persecution Complex, but... Oh, she won't, actually. This is fine. Okay, one more.
Good, huh?
They're only hitting for 18. She's only hitting for 19 though, which means it'd be a slugfest and she needs to be healed. She's only hitting for 14 now. Ugh. Now she's got Persecution Complex though, and she'll kill. Okay, we win. That's good.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Good job, Bernie. Thanks for the bow. Probably pass it over your way for the work. Oh, you have a lot of bows already. Who's up here? Petra?
If we can suppress this Murden, we can invade into the Empire, right? I was
Yes.
in the Empire. Now I will be an enemy. I am having strange feelings. It is with ease that an ally turns into an enemy.
Yeah, I mean, it's Edelgard's fault. She started this fight. You know?
Hey there. We came from the territory of House Daphne. It's not easy to leave one's home, but it had to be done. Judith asked us so earnestly. There was no way we could have refused. We can trust you, right? I'd hate to end up just another pointless death.
Well then, leave it to my students and don't be a stupid green unit. And you should be fine. What do I need to grab for the quest right now? Tetooth, Loach, and Albinian berries.
Well...
Hey, Bernie. What you doing?
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse. By the time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out.
Sounds like you're learning.
Awful, just terrible. Okay, Professor, I get it. I know I'll have to come out.
You'll be alright. You'll be okay.
I had an encounter with Lord Gwendol. How many years ago was it? Back before the academy, I met this girl who I fell madly in love with. And her dad tried to kill me.
How many times has this happened to
I
you?
suppose he just tried to scare me, but I was sure I was gonna die. Oh yeah, her dad? Lord Gwendol. Crazy, right? I never thought I'd seriously be trying to kill the guy in battle. I kind of don't know how to make sense of it.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Can you bump me up to rank D horses? Thanks. Don't know how helpful that'll be, but we gotta use our points on something.
Professor, the Great Bridge of Murden isn't just a bridge. It has the features of a fortress. I believe it was built for military purposes by the first leader of the Adrestian Empire.
Interesting.
In other words, it's even older than the monastery. So if we occupy the Great Bridge, we'll have to search it from top to bottom.
Okay. Noted. Can you give me my speed carrot? Thank you. What does regular blue give? Let's give it a shot, why not? Sure, we'll spread Pegasus blessings. It's expensive.
Hey! Boo! Professor, Lady Rhea is in the Empire, isn't she? We should hurry up and find her. So many people in the monastery and nearby towns are worried. I want to ease their minds as soon as possible, Professor. Let's work together to find her.
We'll find her. I still don't really like her entirely, but we'll find her. She's needed for something here. Do you sell berries? No. Do you sell berries?
Hey, welcome.
Neither of you sell berries, huh? Probably have to grow those. Shoot. That's a problem, huh? But we're gonna buy more of these for next time.
Good eye. A pleasure. Come again.
You sell berries?
Welcome!
Nope.
Come back soon!
Are there any berries just laying on the ground? No. Maybe we'll do choir practice. Let's hold off until we've done the eating we need to do. A messy battlefield helps one appreciate a clean room. Yeah, I did it. I'm usually really bad at those.
Professor.
Ash,
It's
welcome
thanks
back.
to you that I'm here now. I owe you, Professor. You saved my life. I swear I'll do all I can to repay that debt.
You will be benched, probably forever, but I'm glad I didn't have to kill you.
What?
Happy to not have to execute anyone who doesn't have to die.
Judith is a wonderful person. So strong and confident as well. Looking upon her, I am sharply reminded of my mother.
Who was your mother? Did she act
Very
similar?
much so. Both brilliantly bright and positive, like a warm ray of light.
I assume your mom also had a bunch of green hair.
Lost my mother long ago. I miss her desperately.
How long ago, though? You've been dancing around this for ages. Hey, Lawrence.
I'd like to believe that I've always made my own decisions. Even so, I cannot deny that some small part of me has always been aware of my father's wishes. Now here I am, concealing our plan, Claude's plan, from his sight.
Are you having second
No.
thoughts?
The strategy is sound, and I've consented to it. In this fight, I will finally stand upon my own 2 feet, independent of my father's
Well, you're gonna be
influence.
riding a horse, but, you know, close enough. Close enough. Hey, Linhart. Can I
Since
talk
I'm
to-
originally from the Empire, it seems no one trusts me with any important tasks. Fine by me. Honestly, I bet they're watching my every move to make sure I can be trusted.
Yeah. I'm sure they're
If I
not.
were leading the Alliance, it's what I would do.
Okay, well, you do you. Hey, Lysithia.
I'm sure you know this already, but House Ordelia is aligned with the Empire.
I
They
understand.
face the Empire from across a river, similar to the Gloucesters. Even so, I refuse to yield to the Empire a second time.
Don't worry about it.
The Empire did unthinkable things to my family, and to me.
What are you talking about?
The only option here is winning. Professor, you must promise we will overcome the Empire.
We'll kill them. Trust me. We will take them out. Don't need to even worry about it.
Next, we face the Great Bridge of Murden. We actually crossed it a long time ago. Do you remember? It was 5 whole years ago.
When we went to Ramire Village?
What are you talking about,
Oh,
Professor?
whoops.
It was on the way to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Everyone was still friends then. After the fighting, we all ate together without splitting into our separate houses. I often wish we could go back to those peaceful days.
Well, almost everyone's here, to be fair.
Well, legend says that pillars of light fell and ravaged ALL. I was reminded of that when I saw it. Professor? Do you think those legends are true?
It's
I
likely.
think so too. I don't know if the goddess really destroyed the valley out of anger, but there are still so many things we don't understand in this world.
Right. Hearing that the Knights of Saros have returned, the monks have also been coming back.
Oh, good.
We still don't have enough hands here, but we'll use all that we've got to rebuild the monastery. Until the day that Lady Rhea is returned to us, we have to do all we can.
I'm the new priest, just saying. Archbishop, whatever. Who is over here? Dorothea?
Whom we saw at Aela, was once a renowned general known as the Grey Lion.
You weren't even there.
And yet, as we fought him, it seemed like he was just looking for a place to die. Even if House Rowe, whom he served, is no more, he shouldn't have just given up on life.
Yeah.
We're going to invade the Empire, which means we'll be fighting people we know, won't we?
Just Edelgard and Hubert. Everyone else is here.
If we're attacked by someone we know or used to think of as a friend, is it permitted to run away?
I wouldn't blame you.
If something happens, will you keep me safe?
You're the dancer, you shouldn't be fighting. So yes, you should be running away. And dodging.
Oh, hello there, Professor. Did you need something from me? It doesn't look like you're wounded or anything. You just looking for someone to talk to?
Yeah.
I thought so. Well, I'm here for you. Making you feel better is my top priority. Whether
Thank
it's
you.
physical pain or worries of the heart, you can come to me for anything, Professor.
Thanks, I think. What's up, dude?
The battle at ALL was a tactical marvel. You grow stronger with each passing day.
I did have AOL internet growing up, so...
Where does your talent end and your crest's power begin? Are they one and the same, I wonder? Most
It's all me.
intriguing. Yet, it is quite difficult to draw useful conclusions, given the situation.
Edelgard has it too, and
It is quite
we'll kick her ass.
unfortunate I did not achieve my research goals before the war broke out. So much unknown. Now, I fear I will not have those answers even by conflict's end. So very frustrating.
Sorry. It's probably Sedith up there. I assume. Hey, Sedith. You been getting along with my students?
If Rhea really is in the Empire, then we must defeat the Imperial Army by any means necessary. The people at large are just as concerned for Rhea's safety as we are. The sooner we can settle all our unease, the better.
True. Okay, down to the dining hall. We have someone in there. Raphael. Of course he's there. Hey, buddy.
Thanks to all that food from Judith, I'm full for once.
Oh, no.
I've got so much energy. Let me at that great bridge of Murden. I'll bust it down myself. Oh, but then how do we cross?
Just bust the enemy, and we'll be good, okay? Okay. Who do we need to... Actually, a lot of people are doing completely fine on motivation right now. Let's hope these two be better friends.
That looks delicious.
The flavor is not...
Cool. Full menu. Okay, Claude definitely needs to eat something. I'll have him eat with Hilda. I'm trying to get a lot of people very close. You can probably tell.
Thanks to you two, I get to sit down and enjoy this tasty meal.
A meal you can eat while listening to Hilda praise you is a gift all its own. Right, Teach?
I suppose so. I still don't know who Raphael is gonna go with. Do they have a support? They do have a support. It wouldn't hurt, I guess.
This.
Got two more. Guess I should have fed people a little bit more, huh? Bernie. I definitely should have fed people a little bit more. Whoops. Okay, let's find something that we can feed both of them. Yeah. There we go.
I did not...
Good. One more. Samson, stop punching the door, you weirdo. Who's still really low on motivation? Bernadetta is, Ignatz is, Ferdinand is, Dorothea is. Let's actually just do these two so that I can get their motivation filled up. Should be fine. I probably didn't need to waste the points on, they don't have supports, but, you know, it's whatever. And free time. Okay. Group tasks. Yep, that's still fine by me. Instruct. We've got 7 points. As always, I'm going to just try and,
Yes.
to start. Good job. This is literally all just for the movement skill. Who still needs points? We're actually doing pretty good for most of our students right now, I think. This probably wouldn't hurt to help you out on. Good job. Flying's A rank.
I learned.
Cool. Yeah, let's do this. Nice. Really good. Generally really good. 4 more. Her motivation, or her authority is bad. Like, really bad. It's not great either, but... That's good.
Thanks for that.
Awesome. Great. Cool. Your motivation sucks. Or, authority. I keep saying motivation. She'll get S in that pretty soon, which will be crazy good. So many points to dump into authority. We can get you up to B. Nice.
Guess
C plus is what I meant by that. You're getting close to A plus brawling on your own. Cool, that was good. It's a weakness for you, isn't it? Yeesh. Good. What is she getting, like, by herself right now? She's default getting... Oh, not riding. Heavy armor, huh? Interesting. Okay. So I should probably pump riding, if anything. Noted. Okay.
Tell me something.
You finally give me a nickname. What's the guy gotta do to earn one? You actually have one, but it's too scary to say out loud.
Professor.
Sure. Whose birthday is it? It's Ignat's birthday. Alright, we'll have a tea party for Ignat's. He likes this one.
Professor, I'm here. I wanted to take you up on your invitation. I'm not very discerning, but I do love this kind of tea.
Good.
You have my thanks. Isn't this nice?
I do like your feather.
Alright.
The last battle evaluating allies working together. How about... evaluating allies.
Alright.
Mixing pigments. That's obviously something you like. I don't even have to look anything for that. The library's collection, a new gambit, someone you look up to. It's probably like someone you look up to, yeah? Yeah, definitely.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Oh, don't mind me. I was just admiring you.
That is a little bit weird, dude, but... Sips tea. Okay, buddy. Thanks for the
Thank
tea
you
party.
For the delicious tea. I'd be happy to join you again whenever you like.
Hopefully you got a nice charm stat out of that. Help you out with your gambits. Very nice.
We are a natural fit.
Right. No problem.
Well,
Good job. Samson, please stop punching doors, my friend. He's an angry dog, you hear this? Oh, he'll get A rank heavy armor, that's good.
I
I think I've got the idea.
Can't let this power go on.
Good.
I see how this works.
Cool. Okay, we'll view like one more support today. Who's it gonna be? Try and get someone with a... Jesus, you're just very popular, aren't you, Raphael? These two.
That reminds me, Ferdinand. I wonder if a certain rumor has already reached your ears.
The two geeks.
I suspect I know what you are referring to. A certain noble who caused a stir at one of the local taverns, correct? For someone of status to make such a scene. What a disgrace.
I thought just the same. A noble ought to hold himself to a higher standard. It is hardly appropriate to drink and mingle with a tavern full of commoners.
Oh, that is not quite what I meant. I do not object to a noble patronizing their local establishments. In fact, I would say such excursions have value.
Is that so? I would be very curious to hear what value you mean exactly, but allow me first to venture a guess. Is it that you suppose it is proper for a noble to bolster a town's wealth with his patronage? If that is your thinking, then I would counter that whatever one adds to a merchant's coffers seldom makes it to the pockets of the townsfolk. I think that if a noble wishes to use his resources to ease the burdens of the commoners, he ought to go about town and spend it more directly.
That is wonderfully insightful, Lawrence. Albeit not what I had in mind. What I meant was this. We can benefit from crossing the threshold and learning more about regular folk. We scarcely understand the reality of their lives. In turn, they do not know about us. I have heard that some believe we have horns growing from our heads. It is an embarrassing and potentially perilous state of affairs.
You are quite right. In fact, that reminds me of something a boy once said to me when I visited a village on my family's territory. He actually asked me if I had a tail. Hilarious.
We all need a laugh now and then. As a man of status, I feel it is my calling to right the world's wrongs. But there's only so much I can do alone. Working in tandem, though, you and I could make tremendous accomplishments.
My sentiments exactly. Together we could achieve a great deal, though the circumstances of birth may have placed one of us in the Empire and the other in the Alliance. We can still aim for a brighter future together.
Yes, precisely. Together, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. By the way, Lawrence, do you have a tail?
The ultimate bromance. I like it. I do actually really like it. It's kind of great. It's pretty good. Okay, that's all. That's gonna be all for today, I think, guys. I don't think we have anything else we need to do. We got battles next time. We got a paralogue. I'm probably gonna just do these three here. Not worry about the regular auxiliaries. Rare enemies approaching. So that will be what we do next time. Shorter episode, but like I said, we've had a few like hour-and-a-half long episodes recently, so I'm pretty happy to do a couple shorter ones too. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.